Hi you guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel and happy Foundation Friday. So today we are trying out the new NARS foundation. So if you want to hear more about that, see if it's right for you, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's do it. All right, you guys, so I know I told you that this week was supposed to be the Bobbi Brown foundation, so don't kill me, but I wanted to get the new Bobbi Brown foundation, the matte one, and I'm going to do one side matte and one side of her regular liquid foundation, and I'm going to be doing that next week. I absolutely promise, because I'm going to be getting it today. But anyway, let's talk about the new Let's talk about the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. They have an amazing color selection, so that is awesome. Really great selection of colors. They say that this is a medium to full coverage. It's for all skin types, it says. So it's supposed to be that medium to full coverage. I believe it's supposed to be a matte foundation, but we'll double check. I am the color Salzburg, all right? And I did get a sample because you know me, I'm trying to live a more minimalistic life with my foundations and not buy anything new unless I really enjoy it. So on this side of my face, I don't have any primer, but on this side of my face, I'm going to be using the new Benefit Professional Pearl Primer. And I want to see if it helps any kind of long wearing. It doesn't say that it's blurring or anything like that of this foundation, but let's just see if this primer helps in any way, if we notice a difference. I love this primer. Oh my goodness. All right, so since I am more dry, I am going to put this on with a beauty blender. You can feel free to put it on with a brush if you are more combination oily. Okay, so this is definitely a full coverage foundation. I have used so little. Wow. Okay, let's get this puppy on. Okay, so this is kind of one little layer. It's very pretty. It's very lightweight and it is matte. So if you are more dry, I would not recommend you using a mattifying primer or a oil absorbing primer, because it's just going to take all of that out of all of the hydration that you have from your skincare out. Okay. All right, so it is full coverage, but you can still see my sunspots over here. So it's definitely not mask-like, but it is really pretty on the skin. Looks good on the nose. But it is a drier formula, so you can tell that for me, it needs the moisture of a beauty blender to keep it moving on the skin. So I think you would only use a brush if you were extremely oily. So a little bit from this product will go a long way. I just want to see if it'll cover just this up a little bit more. All right, so you definitely can build this foundation, but it's not going to be like the fullest coverage when you build it up, which is great for me because I don't want a mask. I used so little, and look how pretty it is on the skin. Let me look at it up close. I actually like it better on the side with the pore minimizing primer. It looks a little bit smoother on that side, which obviously that's what it's going to do, but it's sitting a little bit patchy on this side, but it is really lightweight. I can barely feel like I have anything on. So I'm going to finish up real quick. So I don't think I'm going to set the face because it feels like it has pretty much set itself. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of my Hourglass powder in Ethereal Light in the center of the face. It really looks nice. I'm very interested to see how this wears, because you know me, on most of my foundations, things break up around my nose and around all sorts of parts on my face. So now just to finish it off, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner and my custom made Bite lipstick, which is called Monkey. And a quick little spritz of some setting spray. just to add a little bit more glow back in the skin. All right, so, and by the way, I'm trying to figure out how you guys, if you wanted to, can order this lipstick. Just bear with me. It's kind of a corporate thing, so I'm trying to see if you can just call the store in San Francisco or what, but definitely look in the details below because the answer will be there hopefully next week. All right, so this is the final look. Let's go into some real light and see what it looks like. All right, you guys, so here it is in natural light. I think it looks really pretty. It definitely is a heavier foundation, but the powder products that I put on went on like a dream. It has a nice glow to the skin since I didn't over powder it, and I did use a little setting spray, but I really like how the skin is looking right now. What do you guys think? It's really pretty. All right, so let's check in about 4 hours and see how it wears. Hey you guys, it's much longer than I expected. It is probably 7 hours into it now, after I have applied this foundation, and it is now looking very glowy because I did not touch up, I did not set this with powder, and I'm really loving the finish of it. I really am, but it is breaking up around my mouth. So I'm kind of a little bummed about it. I'll zoom in here so you can see. See how that is? But everywhere else, it's really looking very nice, and it is so weightless on the skin. I cannot tell you how weightless this is on the skin. I really, really like it. Do I love it more than like the new concoction of my Derma Blend and various other foundations? I don't know. I'm actually would love to try this again. I think if I probably touched up a little bit, it would be a little bit better on the wear time as far as how much it broke up. But I do want to give it another couple hours and see what happens. I am really liking how everything is. Everything's staying in place really nicely. I think it's a beautiful foundation. I think they did a really nice job on this. I don't know if somebody that's super oily would love this foundation because it has a tendency to get a little bit more glowy, but I think it's going to be great for mature skin that wants a fuller coverage. I do think it's good for mature skin for sure. So let's give it a little bit more time, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts a little bit later on. All right, you guys, so it is the end of the night, and it is pretty much worn off all around here. And you know, it doesn't claim to be like a super long wearing foundation, so it doesn't bother me. I obviously need quite a bit of powder, but my overall thoughts is that I actually really like this foundation. I think it would be great for mature skin. I definitely think it would be for somebody that's more either combination to slightly dry. Definitely not somebody that is dehydrated or somebody that is super oily. But overall, I really like this foundation. I love the color selection. I think they've done a really great job, and I really had fun trying it, and I can't wait to wear it again. I think I actually might purchase it. I just want to try it again without it breaking up right here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, you guys.